Hey guys, so earlier this week I went on a spontaneous movie expedition with one of my friends and we went and saw Kingsman, The Secret Service. Woo! And I enjoyed it. The simplest way that I could possibly explain it, and it is how I have explained it to one of my friends who asked me about it, is basically the Guardians of the Galaxy of spy movies. And what I mean by that is it's quirky and it's not your stereotypical spy movie, just like Guardians of the Galaxy wasn't necessarily your stereotypical superhero film. Kingsman is supposed to be a secret service for the UK and they are meant to be completely unaware, so it's not like MI5, NCIS, FBI, CIA, like all of those well-known Mossad, yet all that stuff. Like, it's meant to be it's meant to be 100% a secret. It's not meant to be known, so no one's going to see it in the papers when stuff happens that they do. Like, the way that the film opens up is cool because it gives a setup to who our main character really is, and that is Eggsy, which honestly is an interesting name, but that's besides the point. So we have Eggsy and he's your little, you know, outcast, could have been great but decided to not be great kind of character, and we just kind of follow his storyline in how it is that he kind of becomes a Kingsman, which is cool. One of the things that, like, you see this at the very beginning of the film, like the first little bit of dialogue, or first little bit of dialogue, you get to see how it is that Kingsman is set up. And they have it set up as Knights of the Round Table. And I love Arthurian legends, so as soon as they welcomed Lancelot into the group, I was just like, oh, wait, yes! It's definitely an interesting way to have it set up because you have the whole Knights of the Round Table thing, even though they didn't sit at a round table. But you have Arthur, you have one agent that we particularly get to know in this process is Galahad, and their little, we're just gonna relate things to James Bond for a second. Their Q, his name is Merlin. It was just great, and I loved the casting choices. One of the things about the way that the storyline goes, like looking back over all of it in kind of the hindsight situation, it is a rather stereotypical spy film, but they point out certain things where it's like, nope, this is what would typically happen, but we're gonna do this. And every time that they did that, they had a breaking the fourth wall moment, and those were all wonderful. That was where a lot of their quirkiness came from in the film, I think. And it was fantastic. For me, typically when I experience a rather predictable storyline, I'm typically disappointed with the film. But I was so, I guess you could say, mesmerized. I don't really think that's the word I want to use though, but I was so engrossed in the story of just trying to figure out, you know, why it is that they decided to use Arthurian legend as, you know, kind of the way they set it up, and just kind of, you know, how it is that we were going to get to the point where we actually got to see Eggsy become a Kingsman. Like, I was so trying to figure out how that was going to happen that everything else was just kind of a, oh yeah, that's definitely what was going to come next. I totally knew that, except I was so distracted that I didn't even think about it. Well, I forgot what else I was going to say about this film. I know I had more things to say, and there will be a written out review for my iNR Tumblr. Yeah, I really enjoyed it. I recommend going and seeing it. This is definitely something that I will want to own as soon as it is available to be owned. Yes. So yeah, if you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, and share. I do my best to make videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and I will see you next video. Bye. Experience a rather words, they're difficult. Yep.